YouTube, what's up, baby? We back in this thing again with another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're going to be talking about Cowboy Bebop Episode 2, entitled Venus Pop. Let's get into it. So, first off, premise, 3 favorite scenes, grade, on to the next one. Now, let me also say, bro, the opening for this show is so spot on to the cartoon anime show, bro. Like it's crazy. The music in this show is crazy, bro. Certain shots, the cinematography is so crazy. It's like so on point to the cartoon that I get cartoon vibes from it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they've really done their job, man. You know, whether you're a Cowboy Bebop fan or not, you're gonna like it or not. But me, I'm pretty much a Cowboy Bebop fan. I haven't seen all the episodes, but I like this show. I like this show, man. Like it's dope. I know hardcore fans, they either gonna like it or hate it though. So, you know, that's why I really want to know I really want to know what y'all think about this show. Compared to the cartoon, did they do a good job? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know in the comments down below for sure. But to me, like, I think so far, bro, it's good. Like, the chemistry and everything like that is good. Like, it's good, man. It's good. That's all I can really say. Anyways, Cowboy Bebop, Episode 2, Venus Pop. So, on this one, we got Spike and Jet, and they're working on a new bounty. They're working on, you know, capturing a new villain so that they can get, you know, some money or whatever, because they still ain't even got no money from the first episode, you know. What ends up happening is Spike gets attacked in this restroom, and as he's getting attacked, so the bounty is on this guy that uses bombs, and you can call him Teddy. But anyways, so what's happening is Jet is kind of, I think it's like a wedding or something like that, but whatever it is, it's kind of like a church. So he's sitting down with the people, you know, trying to find them, you know, whatever, trying to hear whatever information. And, you know, Spike was there as well, but he had to use the bathroom. So he goes to the bathroom, and an assassin is there, and he gets attacked. And, you know, he ends up handling this business, but he gets attacked, right? And then meanwhile, you know, as Jet is trying to gather information and stuff like that, he ends up seeing Teddy. And so he, you know, he goes after him. And in the midst of that, Teddy gets away from Jet, right? So then we got, because Spike, you know, killed the assassin, you got him so focused on, like, who sent this assassin after me, without trying to let Jet know, because obviously Jet was once an ex-cop, and he hates the Syndicate and anybody that has to do with the Syndicate. And we know that Spike was once part of the Syndicate and got, you know, double crossed from them and got killed or whatever per se, even though he didn't die, you know what I'm saying? And he basically rebirthed himself as Spike. So, you know, and within that, you know, he met Jed, and, you know what I'm saying, they're space cowboys, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but he wants to he wants to find out who sent that who sent the henchman after him. But like I said, he can't involve Jet in this, because, you know, he's still trying to keep that a secret that he was part of the Syndicate. So you know, so you got Spike focused on, you know, who sent the henchman, and you got Jet basically staying focused on, you know, finding the bomber. You know what I'm saying? Finding out all he can to catch this bomber, Teddy. And then you got a situation where, they find Teddy's like some notes or whatever that he's been making, and they figure there's probably some type of situation where if they read all this stuff, maybe they can get some hints into what he's doing or what he's trying to do and stuff like that. So as Jet is trying to, you know, decipher his notes and everything like that, Spike goes to see one of his old friends. Her name is Anna, and she runs this this bar or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And she knows him in his previous life, and she didn't know that he was still alive, so she's kind of mad that, you know, he didn't come on and be like, yo, I'm alive. But, you know, they're good friends, so she's going to help him out. You know, he went there to basically, you know, see if she can help him out, like, you know, because the bar, a lot of people go there, so, and she has ears and eyes, you know what I'm saying, with video surveillance and, you know, the audio recording, so, you know, maybe somebody will drop some knowledge, and, you know, maybe he can, you know, get a heads up to figure out, like, who sent the henchman after him, you know, the mercenary after him. And then you got the elders speak to Vicious, and they talk to him about, like, basically double crossing them by stealing the red eye and selling it, you know, on his own, because that's how Asimov had got the red eye or whatever. And they're telling him that, like, you know, you can't be doing this, and he's like, you know, I'm sorry, and they're like, you know, there's gonna be consequences to what you do. And so they give him a gun, and they make him you know, shoot his wife, which is Julia. But when he pulls the trigger, there's no bullet in there. And then they're like, now, don't play with us again, you know what I'm saying? Because this next time, you know what I'm saying, there will be a bullet in there. And we'll probably just shoot both of you. You don't have to worry about shooting your wife. You just probably both will get shot, you know what I'm saying? So, that was that. He had Julia being mad that he actually pulled the trigger, but he's like, you know, what could I have done? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I could do, bro. We have to, like, please them, and then so we can move on type stuff. But that kind of puts a rift within their, you know, their relationship for a little bit. So, Jet and Spike, meet up again to keep looking for the bomber, and they track his ship. And, what ends up happening is, you know, Spike is like, bro, like, you know, it's a big ship. So Jet is like, yo, where should we look at? And Spike is like, we should go to the cockpit. And he's like, and Jet's like, okay, we're gonna look at the rest of the ship. And it's like, yo, why'd you ask me that if you just gonna choose the opposite, you know, decision that I made? So they go look for all the stuff like that. They go look for them in the back of the ship and stuff like that, and they can't find them. And then they hear something in the cockpit, and then so Spike is like, yo, I told you, bro, that we should have checked the cockpit from the beginning. They get to the cockpit, and there's all this debris flying like everywhere in space, in the area that they're in. And what ends up happening is the debris crashes into the cockpit, like the front of the ship, and it blows it away. So there's no way to, like, control the ship no more, bro. So, you know, they're on the ship, and they're, you know, pretty much kind of stranded in a way, you know what I'm saying? Unless there's an escape pod or something like that, you know? And as they're, you know, doing their stuff, the bomber has set, Teddy has set traps throughout his ship. And there's this, like, little thing on the ground, and it's like a little circle. And if you step on it, it basically will activate a bomb. So once you step on it, you can't step off of it, or else the bomb will explode. So Jet ends up accidentally stepping on it, and Spike is like, yo, like, I told you, look out for this stuff, man. I saved you earlier when we was walking and you almost stepped on one. Why are you gonna step on one now, you know? So, as they're talking, bro, Teddy comes out, and he's telling them, like, blah, 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 blah. But he has a freaking, like, a teddy bear, like, head, like, on his, you know what I'm saying? Like a costume. So he's talking, and they're not really understanding what he's saying, because his voice is muffled, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're basically trying to understand what he's saying and trying to make his demands. It ends up being that you know, the bomber guy, Teddy, he kind of gets taken out in a way. And Jet and Spike see that there is an escape pod. And Jet's gonna stay there. Like, he has no problem with staying there, even though that basically means death if you get off the bomb, if you get off the little detonator thing that the Teddy had set for a trap. And so he's gonna stay there, but Spike pushes him off, but then puts his foot on there, and he's like, "Look, you escape, and you know what I'm saying, I'll stay here or whatever." And then Jet's like, "You know what? I'm gonna be back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let you just die like that. You know what I'm saying?" So after that, they shoot to a scene where they show the syndicate in Anna's bar, and they're talking about, you know, oh, well, we sent, you know, I think the guy's name was like Gunther or something, and that was a mercenary that was sent after Spike while he was in the bathroom. And they're like, you know, we sent them, and and he killed them, blah, blah, blah. And so now, basically, by Anna, you know, spying on them, she now knows that the syndicate was the one that sent the assassin after Spike, and now she can share the information with him once they meet up again. So that was the episode, man. Pretty cool episode. To me, I gave it a 7.5. But definitely not a bad episode at all. I'd say my favorite scenes in this one was the fight between, I think the guy's name, like I said, the mercenary's name, I think his name was Gunther or something like that. And when he was fighting Spike in the restroom, that was a pretty dope fight. My other favorite scene was when we got introduced to Anna and that nightclub that she had. It was pretty dope, like, just, you know, finding out stuff about them, or stuff about Spike, and find out stuff about Anna, and learning the character and learning their relationship and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. And the last thing was when, you know, when they're on the ship with Teddy, you know, Spike ends up, like, basically taking them out. So the fight that they had, the little fight that they had, was pretty cool. I liked it. It's pretty dope, man. But like I said, 7.5 for this episode. That was one of my three scenes that I liked from this episode as well. So if you guys seen this episode, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. And, you know, just please, like, let me know how this holds up to the cartoon for you. If you're a diehard fan, if you're a casual fan, whatever, like, just let me know how this holds up to the cartoon to you. To me, I think that this is a good thing. But yeah, man, this is Q's Insight. I am Cowley. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And until next time.